Welcome back to Old Vintage Photos. Today, let's embark on a fascinating journey through time, exploring the incredible world through rare and beautiful vintage photos from the 1900s to 1970s. Grace Kelly, behind the scenes of The Country Girl, 1954, balances elegance with dedication, preparing for the role that would win her the Academy Award. A young woman wades from the water during the Rolling Stones concert in 1969, capturing the spirit of freedom, spontaneity, and cultural rebellion of the era. Jane Mansfield and Joan Collins on the set of The Wayward Bus, 1957, capturing two rising Hollywood stars, embodying contrasting styles of glamour and strength in cinema history. In 1968, Diana Rigg and Helen Mirren performed in A Midsummer Night's Dream, their youthful intensity embodying Shakespeare's timeless themes of desire, conflict, and transformation. Teenagers ride a graffiti-covered New York subway in the late 1970s, captured by Willie Spiller, reflecting the gritty yet vibrant pulse of urban youth culture. In 1949, a young Stanley Kubrick photographed a mannequin in lingerie, capturing post-war fashion's intimate evolution and society's shifting gaze toward modern femininity. In 1970, Raffaella Carrà challenged tradition on Italian television, becoming the first woman to reveal her belly button, a bold gesture that symbolized cultural change. CIA revealed a heart attack gun in 1975, a battery-operated gun which fired a dart of frozen water and shellfish toxin. Once inside the body, it would melt, leaving only a small red mark on the victim where it entered. The official cause of death would always be a heart attack. In the 1940s, Betty Grable epitomized Hollywood glamour, her iconic image symbolizing wartime hope and becoming one of the most celebrated pinups of the era. In 1996, Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, Francis Ford Coppola, and George Lucas gathered, symbolizing a generation of directors who reshaped modern cinema with enduring masterpieces. In 1960, Joanne Woodward posed during a wardrobe test for From the Terrace, reflecting Hollywood's meticulous preparation and her rising stature as a celebrated actress of the era. In 1964, Michael Caine stood beside his mother Ellen, a tender portrait showing the rising star's humble roots before becoming one of Britain's most celebrated actors. In 1973, Johnny Cash appeared on Sesame Street, blending country music with children's television, showing how cultural icons could bridge generations through music and storytelling. In 1947, a young Elizabeth Taylor posed beside a mirror, her radiant charm foreshadowing the legendary career that would make her one of Hollywood's most enduring stars. Farrah Fawcett, photographed in her iconic red swimsuit, became a 1970s cultural phenomenon, her image symbolizing both television stardom and the era's ideal of carefree beauty. On July 25, 1985, New York City Mayor Ed Koch relaxed in Central Park, listening to music on the radio, embodying the city's vibrant public spirit. Elizabeth Montgomery and Fred Astaire danced together in the premiere episode Mr. Lucifer of the Alcoa premiere, 1961, blending television drama with Hollywood's golden age elegance. Jane Mansfield, Ed Sullivan, and Sophie Tucker at the 14th Golden Globe Awards in 1957. Jane had just won the Most Promising New Actress Award. In 1967, sailors inspected the heavily damaged USS Liberty after the attack, a stark reminder of Cold War tensions and the fragility of military alliances. In January 1955, Charles Manson wed Rosalie "Rosie" Jean Willis, a fleeting moment of domestic normalcy before his life took a darker, infamous turn in history. In the 1960s, Steve McQueen, hailed as the King of Cool, embodied effortless rebellion, his motorcycles and style capturing the restless spirit of post-war American youth. Charlene Tilton, Victoria Principal, and Linda Gray, stars of Dallas, epitomized 1980s primetime drama, their glamour and rivalries captivating millions and shaping global television culture. In 1934, Myrna Loy captivated audiences with her elegance, becoming a defining star of Hollywood's golden age, admired for her poise both on and off-screen. In 1976, Harvey Keitel, Martin Scorsese, and his mother Catherine shared a candid moment on the set of Taxi Driver, a film that redefined American cinema. In 1937, Jean Harlow and Robert Taylor starred in MGM's Personal Property, their glamorous pairing capturing Hollywood's golden age just months before Harlow's untimely passing. In 1976, Pizza Hut embodied the family dining experience of suburban America, with checkered tablecloths, hearty meals, and the rise of casual restaurant culture. In 1928, silent film legend Buster Keaton posed in swimwear, surrounded by admirers, capturing the carefree glamour and playful spirit of late 1920s Hollywood leisure culture. In the 1950s, Rock Hudson epitomized Hollywood's leading man, handsome, poised, and charismatic, capturing the post-war era's ideals of masculinity and romantic stardom. At Woodstock in 1969, Carlos Santana electrified the crowd with fiery guitar solos, blending Latin rhythms and rock in a performance that defined the festival's spirit. Spanish actress Leonor Watling, celebrated for her elegance and artistry, poses in a timeless black dress, embodying the fusion of classic cinema glamour and modern European sophistication. The Gold Coast, Queensland, around 1979, contestants at the Stubbies Surf Competition, embodying Australia's vibrant beach culture as surfing rose to global prominence in the late 20th century. A group of students in the 1940s study outdoors with Coca-Cola bottles beside them, capturing both post-war optimism and the rise of American consumer culture. Robert Plant and Jimmy Page perform in 1975, their electrifying presence defining Led Zeppelin's peak era and symbolizing the explosive creativity of 1970s rock music. Young people gather at a 1960s counterculture festival, sharing water and friendship, reflecting the peace and love ethos that defined a generation seeking freedom and unity. A 1950s feet brush invention promised convenience for housewives, allowing floor scrubbing while reading. An image reflecting post-war consumer culture and the era's ideals of domestic efficiency. Mamie Van Doren and Jane Mansfield at a Hollywood nightclub in early 1957, dancing with their men, Ray Anthony and Mickey Hargitay. Women walking down the street and being stared at for wearing trousers. Australia, November 1946. Sigourney Weaver in high school during the 1960s. Her yearbook quote, "Please God, please don't let me be normal," foreshadowing the unconventional spirit that shaped her iconic career. Sybil Shepherd as J.C. Farrow in Peter Bogdanovich's The Last Picture Show, Columbia, 1971. The original Charlie's Angels trio, Jaclyn Smith, Kate Jackson, and Farrah Fawcett, in the late 1970s, embodying television's shift toward glamour, independence, and iconic female-led storytelling. Kim Basinger, photographed in the 1970s, radiates youthful allure and confidence, foreshadowing her rise from model to acclaimed actress and one of Hollywood's enduring icons. Marilyn Monroe smiling while posing with the Marilyn Five, a group of dedicated fans who followed her everywhere and located/pinpoint where she would be at all times, 1950s. Robert Redford, 1936 to 2025. An emblematic figure bridging election-era cinema and modern indie film, embodied timeless charisma and artistry throughout decades of evolving Hollywood. The ship Queen Elizabeth arrives at the port of New York. On board are soldiers returning from World War II, 1945. The death mask of Napoleon Bonaparte, French Emperor. This is the most authentic depiction of his features we possess. Debbie Harry performs at Whiskey A Go-Go in 1977, her magnetic presence and raw style embodying the rebellious spirit of Blondie and the punk new wave movement. A young Polish resistance fighter of the Home Army during the Warsaw Uprising, August 1944. His determined expression reflecting courage amid one of World War II's fiercest struggles. September 15th, 1896. A staged publicity stunt for the Missouri-Kansas-Texas Railroad, wherein two locomotives purposefully collide into each other, goes wrong, and they explode on impact, killing 2 people. Linda Carter, photographed in the 1970s, exudes timeless grace and strength, foreshadowing her rise as Wonder Woman and an enduring symbol of female empowerment in pop culture. Mae West in 1934, photographed holding a Tommy gun after being threatened by gangsters, symbolizing both the dangers of fame and her defiant resilience in Hollywood's golden era. Kodachrome shot of the full cast of Misfits, 1960, last film of both Clark Gable and Marilyn Monroe. Nazi banners hang in the windows of the former El Dorado nightclub, a popular LGBT enclave in Berlin, while Berlin police stand guard. Signs read, "Vote for Hitler, List 1, probably November 1933. In 1940, Soviet General Kliment Voroshilov was so angered by Stalin blaming him for the USSR's disastrous loss of troops against Finland that he smashed a plate on the dictator's table, shouting at him for purging the Red Army's best officers. He was not executed and later outlived Stalin by 16 years. Sharon Tate, radiant in 1968, gets her hair styled. This image captures her elegance and rising stardom shortly before tragedy froze her legacy in Hollywood memory. Debbie Harry in 1968, years before Blondie, radiates youthful charm. This rare photo foreshadows the magnetic presence that would soon redefine rock and punk culture. Robert Plant of Led Zeppelin poses with fans outside a Los Angeles hotel, June 1972. Captured by Jim Marshall, the image radiates 1970s rock culture. A carefree festival dancer embodies the enduring spirit of the hippie movement, barefoot, adorned with beads, and lost in music's rhythm, peace and love in motion. In 1912, Senorita Lenore Rivero became an early passenger of aviation pioneer Tony Janis, flying a fragile Rex Smith biplane, a daring step into modern flight. Marilyn Monroe is fitted into a corset during the filming of River of No Return, 1954, capturing both Hollywood glamour and the artistry of costume design. Maureen O'Hara and Haley Mills on the set of Walt Disney's The Parent Trap, 1961. A beloved family classic that showcased Mills's dual-role brilliance. British model Jenny Clare poses stylishly beside her Mini in London, 1972, capturing the vibrant spirit of swinging London and the era's iconic fashion meets automobile culture. Black Sabbath in 1971, at the dawn of heavy metal. Their raw sound and dark themes reshaped rock music, influencing generations of musicians worldwide. The original Saturday Night Live cast in 1975, bold pioneers who redefined television comedy, blending satire and counterculture spirit to capture America's changing voice in the 1970s. American soldiers during World War II carefully maneuver a stretcher across rugged terrain, a stark reminder of the war's human cost and the resilience required on the battlefield. Cher and Elton John at the Rock Music Awards in 1975, embodying the flamboyant style and glittering energy that defined mid-1970s pop culture. Three young women in bikinis stroll along Hermosa Beach in 1970, radiating carefree spirit and reflecting the rise of California's surf and sun counterculture. In the late 1970s, the sci-fi comedy Quark starred Richard Benjamin alongside the Barnstable twins, reflecting television's playful fascination with futuristic parody and pop culture satire. Heil Nixon, protest against the Vietnam War, 1970. George Harrison sits with Hare Krishna devotees in 1969, reflecting his spiritual turn after the Beatles and the era's blending of music, faith, and countercultural ideals. Jane Fonda playfully dons a sailor's cap in the 1960s, embodying her youthful charm before her transformation into an outspoken activist and cultural icon. Brigitte Bardot meets Pablo Picasso at his Valoris studio during the 1956 Cannes Film Festival, a symbolic encounter between cinematic beauty and modern art genius. Sophia Loren in Vienna, 1959. Poised among her suitcases, the Italian screen icon radiates both glamour and weariness, embodying the elegance of post-war European cinema.